Viewers, our Colorados have been sensational performers. You've come along with us as we've taken them right across Australia and certainly enjoyed the ride they've provided. We're here in the Flinders, we've got the Colorados again along, but this time we've got something a little bit more exciting, guys. We have got this beast, an Iveco Daily 4x4 that's been specifically put together by Iveco for us to test on this Flinders Rangers trip. Now guys, this beast comes with the 37-inch tyres. It's got 3 diff locks, a centre diff lock and a front and rear diff lock. It is going to be an awesome vehicle for us to test across the Flinders Ranges. So join us as the Colorado, the Iveco Daily 4x4 and the rest of the sponsors explore the Flinders.
Joining Simon on this trip were representatives from several of Australia's leading 4x4 brands. The reps were able to test out the Daily 4x4 and were thoroughly impressed with its performance and features.
One thing we heard a lot about was Simon arriving in this big Iveco. Well, what a machine it was. Looked like it was something straight out of the jungle, ready to take on the world with its body wrap that's all camo. In fact, I couldn't tell the difference between the Iveco and Simon at times when he had his camo jacket on. So they both looked a team. I think it'd be a great machine to own. Definitely going to be something for the guys that have those big quad bikes and everything to throw on the back. I had a bit of a run in it, and yeah, look, you've got air suspension seats, was a lap of luxury. So yeah, maybe one day it might be on the list. We'll see what happens.
It's an amazing vehicle, absolutely. It did the job. It got to all those places that Simon put it into. If you're looking for those sort of vehicles to put something like a big camper on the back or something like that, then it would be definitely something you'd want to consider.
We had some pretty well set up four-wheel drives on this trip, and that vehicle went everywhere that the rest of the trucks did without any problem at all. Really, how do you assess a four-wheel drive? Is it ground clearance? Well, it's got more ground clearance than everything. Is it the gearing? The excellent gearing system there, very, very low range, and with a very efficient 3-litre engine, it can do a lot and achieve a lot of things that many vehicles can't. I think if you've got the need for that style of payload, you've got a motorcycle, you want to carry a bunch of motorcycles or gear or work gear around, you're a tradesman perhaps or a builder, that would be an ideal vehicle. It would certainly go anywhere that any well set up four-wheel drive can go. And the capacity of it well exceeds that of a standard dual cab ute, that's for sure.
There's 5 nice things about the Iveco. It runs 37-inch wheels. You can't complain about that. That's a really good thing. Right, number 2, it looks amazingly cool, which is also a good thing. It's got lots of gears. You can't go short for that, which is also good. Thing's got lots of power, which is nice. Otherwise, it's a damn fine vehicle. And I'll tell you what, Simon, it suits him. I hate to say this, but it's a green meanie, and he's like that. It's a perfect car for Simon, but he's got to give it back, so bad luck.
So here we're lucky enough to have one of the new Iveco trucks here on site, which you would have seen Simon driving, and he looks pretty natural, a big boy himself. It is a big rig, but he makes it look at heart. A couple of good points about the Iveco to start with. It comes out with your 37 inches. You can get a mud tyre and a few different tyres for it. Factory front and rear diff locks and already ride height suspension. There's not much really we had to do to make that truck ride today. After we let the pressures down, and that was all we really had to do. Everything was factory, and it drove everywhere that all our four-wheel drives did. With the option of the 4 seats in the back, you can really bring your family and a big tray, swags in, you name it, you could put it in that Iveco and it would make the Flinders Ranges anytime, and I'm sure a lot of other tracks.